Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as I encourage you to to watch your progressed year if you know it. My name is Renee. You are watching Waylighter Life Tarot, and this is a reading for the back half of August. So we have had some really profound messages coming through from Source. They are definitely not run of the mill. So I'm anxious to hear, or not anxious, I am interested to see what it is that Spirit wants to bring forward for you. What would be helpful for you to know? So as you enter the back half, we are going to have the eclipse, the lunar eclipse in Pisces. Pisces for you is your 10th house of career, at least for a rising sign, and it would factor in any combination. So you may find that a way that you have worked in the past, or someone in your workplace may exit, may change so profoundly that it's not even recognizable for you for future. Now, you just had that eclipse in Leo that brought in something new to your community or communication. So you may also, well, all of us are having something new that is being born. I was told, nope. Okay, I'm listening. There we go. So let's see what it is that Source would like to share with you about that coming Pisces eclipse. Ooh, all right. Yes. So you do have, this is about money, which is also in this deck, the card, I kind of call it the card of business, especially if it comes out with any of the cards about writing or creativity or something like that. But you should know that you have a new path, that the way forward is open. So if you have been, this one, the way forward is open, is a card that I look at as kind of the wayfinding, wayfaring card. That's where the name of this channel comes from, which is waylighting. It's letting spirit and your own story light your path through life. So this X marks the spot with joy at the top really refers to that to me. And this is about abundance. So it could be how you make a living, could be that you come into it otherwise, because that's certainly not the only avenue for Source to bring in resources. And to that point, it can be resources other than money, but just wanting to point out that this is really so full of gold coins here. And they're floating all around him. They're brilliantly aspected, that I think it does have something to do specifically with finances. There is change coming. So big surprise here. You've been living with changes in your how you make your living for the last 18 months. The eclipses that have to do also with the North and South Node having been in Pisces and Virgo for a long time now, have been aspecting this already for you. So your home and career have probably been changing fairly radically. This may, as a final big change in Pisces, this may have a surprise for you. There may be like a surprise bow as Pisces leaves the stage and the North Node has now moved into Aquarius. Um, it's about healing. Okay, so whatever this change is, it could be that actually your money, your business has become about healing. It could be that you are spending money to take care of yourself differently. It may be that you have had possibly some medical bills, and that you will now have the money that you need. And I say that because you will find a way. Okay. So if you do have something that causes you to feel a lack, because remember, a lunar eclipse can feel like something is going away, it's not taken from you in the sense of like leaving a gaping hole. Source will help you find a way to back to joy, and it may even be immediate. It may be that whatever that goes away, something new may have already come in, because remember, we just had that solar eclipse in Leo, which is something new coming in. So you needn't worry. And if you're healing, I wish you continued healing, whether it's heart healing, whether that's physical, emotional, energetic. And if you are opening a healing business, then amazing. Certainly, we need your gifts and your talents. So that's exciting. All right. So, Source, what would you like to share with our wonderful, energetic Gemini, please. Oh, that was quick. Okay. So, okay, guys, you got a little bit of turbulence, okay? So it looks as though something is coming very quickly and that whatever it is hidden from you. There is a lot of confusion, and I know that I'm going through these cards quickly, but they really are coming out together, okay? So you have here we go, that's where my index finger is. You have, everything's backwards, sorry about that. Okay, so you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Seven of Swords, the Moon, and the Tower. Okay, so this is indicating an eclipse. Something has outserved its usefulness. That is always what the Tower. Okay, that was the fourth card. The Tower always indicates that you have not moved on from something that is whose purpose is served. So the universe is slingshotting you forward into something new. It's coming very, very quickly. In fact, I would say that it's imminent and it seems to be hidden from you. Now, sometimes people read this card, the Seven of Swords, as a sneaky person, and it could be, but it seems as though whatever the situation or the person is, it's about confusion. There is something that is hidden, and I'm getting that it may be something about a term or condition, like a meaning like in contracts, you say like terms and conditions. So I know this isn't a Mercury retrograde, but I'm getting to double check any details, double check if you've made travel plans, double check that you have all the confirmations, take those with you, have them multiple ways. Like not only, remember Uranus is in Gemini right now, which is your sign, and Uranus is the planet of surprise. So don't only rely on your phone or having it electronically. I know this is going to sound funny, but you might just print out whatever it is so that you have that on hand if you're away from home and you're not able to get to it. Um, and there is a tower moment. So something is coming up at the eclipse and it has to do with some confusion around something. So let's see what source has to say if there's more clarification around what is this confusion, Spirit. Please help us to understand this thing that's coming in very quickly. It seems to involve another person. There's some confusion around it, and it looks as though it's going to happen rather quickly and feel like it's being like Gemini is being a little bit blindsided. So what is helpful for us to know? And I'm being told to look to take the bottom cards, and I'm getting more than usual. So, okay. All right. So let me just tell you there's a good ending here. Okay. So spoiler alert, we're going to skip to the end and I'm just going to tell you it's going to be okay. All right. So let's look at the details now. Modifying this Knight of Wands is the Empress card. So the Empress is all for queens. So you have aligned here. You have heart, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, mind, Queen of Wands, imagination and charisma, magnetism. And what am I missing? Who am I missing? Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, which is those sovereign details of the 3D world. All right, so you have something's happening very quickly, but you are making comprehensive plans. And whatever this other person, whatever is coming in. I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble speaking because I'm seeing in pictures. I am seeing this other person, and there does seem to be another person, as being bound like by their own self-limiting beliefs. So there's something that you don't know about someone else that is affecting you and perhaps your work with them. If it's not about another person, then you yourself are keeping things rather quiet. Maybe you have a new project that you're working on. Maybe it's a perspective that you just feel like you're not ready to share with others. Maybe you're preparing as fast as you can, that charging in. Maybe you're preparing all these plans before you do some big unveiling, but there is some feeling of not letting the world yet see what it is that you are working on or someone else is working on. All right. Along with the Empress card, who contains that wonderfully creative Queen of Wands, she has chosen to show up as herself. So, modifying the moon, you have this amazing card of creativity and confidence and imagination. So, this suggests that whatever is coming, whatever is causing some of this confusion, this maybe nighttime. I'm seeing my attention's being drawn to this day and night. So it may be something to do with you're planning your days and you're planning your nights. So I think before we said that there might be some travel involved. You may be planning some short distance travel. So you could be planning like your nighttime accommodations and then what it is you will do during the day. Whatever that is, you can have the confidence that you can help things to happen. You can make things happen in the moment. If you need to course correct, you have the ability within you and in resources to do that. Okay. So if there's some interruption, like there's a detail missed, there's a I don't know, something falls away, it looks as though there may be a sudden change, and that causes you to feel like really frustrated. That's what I'm getting here with this Five of Wands modifying the Tower, is that this is really more about frustration than it is any major problem. I'm 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 seeing that with you're having this energy of the Empress and the Queen of Wands, that you're going to be able to come out of this fine. And whatever it is that you're trying to plan and coordinate, it's just going to be a matter of it being a pain in the butt. Okay. And whatever happens, the end of it, I promised you a good outcome. Here it is. You are going to coordinate with people. You are going to celebrate with them. You are, gosh, my light is gone in here all of a sudden. I'm sorry that the video gets grainy with that, but you can see these beautiful figures who are dancing with their cups raised. You are going to go to the party. Okay, so whatever it is that you're planning, it may have some momentary frustrations. They may even be some pretty major ones, but you can be confident that you have what you need, that the ultimate plan and a project that seems to be coming very quickly is going to be okay. And lean into this mother welcoming, um, it's all okay kind of energy of the Empress. And just know that the money will be there, the path forward, it's going to be there. It's already there. Source knew that you were going to need to perhaps find an alternate route and has already made plans for you. Okay, so when this change comes, when this sudden tower moment happens, which is the tower is the perfect card for an eclipse, okay? Just know that there is going to be a healing celebration. So we brought that all the way around to the beginning, and Source laid out those original four cards, and that is a message to you that Source already knows this story and is showing you that you are now at a whole new level of ability, of confidence, of not just being able to plan details, but to put them together in a way that brings people together. And you're so good at that, Gemini. You're so good at bringing people together and helping them feel interested in something. So lean into your gifts. Know that if something in your career is going through a bumpy ride, it's going to come out okay. All right. Thank you so much. I am wishing you well as you have to make these alternate plans and sending you love. I will talk with you soon.